please join us as prayers go up for Joan Rivers to come out of the coma. Joining me right now, Dr. Panchali Dar, board-certified anesthesiologist and author of Before the Scalpel, What Everyone Needs to Know About Anesthesia. Dr. Panchali Dar, thank you for being with us. Please explain to us what happened.
Joan, I don't think she was having vocal cord surgery. From the website of Yorkville, it looks like it's a gastroenterology surgery center where they were probably doing what's called an upper endoscopy.
Hold on, Dr. Panchali. Liz, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Hold that. Go ahead, doctor.
Okay, so that scope is put down through the mouth, down the esophagus, which is your pipe down to your stomach to look at the stomach, and up the esophagus. Now, when that scope is put down, that has to be done under some sort of sedation, either mild sedation or heavy sedation. And oftentimes, a lot of people cough and gag on the scope. It's not easy. It's the size of a garden hose, and it's going down your throat. So oftentimes, what happens is patients can cough and gag. Unfortunately,
wait a minute, Dr. Dar, you're under when that happens.
Not necessarily completely under. You're on some light twilight sedation. So under twilight, if you're on a little bit of twilight, you can cough and gag and choke on it, and the anesthesiologist or the nurse can give you more sedation.
But still, that shouldn't bring on a heart attack, and you shouldn't go for several minutes without oxygen to your brain.
That's not what happened.
Which is what they're saying. Okay, good. Break it down and give it to me in a nutshell.
Okay.
What happened?
So either she was lightly sedated and she was coughing and gagging and her vocal cords closed, or she was too deeply sedated and her oxygen level went down and she had a cardiac arrest. If she was lightly sedated, it's possible the vocal cords can close, and someone who is experienced...
Well, they said cardiac arrest.
Okay, so the vocal cords close. They can't be opened up. The oxygen level goes down. Oxygen level's down to 0. Cardiac arrest occurs. This is what happened in one scenario. The other scenario is she's too heavily sedated. Oxygen levels goes down. She's under cardiac arrest. She has to be resuscitated. In some situations, the endoscopy is done under full general anesthesia where the patient is intubated from the get-go outright. That also is a way of... So that's three different situations. So those are the two alternatives.
Yes. Three. Dr. Panchali Dar with us. All I know is, you know, I heard all that, but what I know is that Joan Rivers says she went in for a throat procedure, not even a real surgery. It was endoscopic, and she had a heart attack, and she is on life support. All right? They're afraid to unhook the life support. So I'm not really quite sure what all that explanation was. I mean, I'm just a lawyer, but what I know is this. You don't sign away your rights to have a heart attack and for your brain to possibly be deprived of oxygen during a routine procedure.